another requested makeup look. Ruth wanted to see a bronzy casual look. So let's begin. I'm going to start with my eyes. The MAC Select Cover Up. I'm going to use that on my lids. That's Taco here tapping around. All right, let's begin. I'm going to use a flat concealer brush today, and I'm going to cover my lids real good. It's nothing like a magnifying mirror first thing in the morning, right? I'm going to get that lid nice and even. Might be able to do it better if I'm not so close. I'm going to begin with this NARS palette. Well, it's a duo. It's called Isolde. And this is what the colors look like. I'll look up the exact pronunciation. Actually, you probably don't even care. I'm going to use the lighter color. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to use the darker color, and I'm going to start buffing that in the crease area. Pat and I vacationed from mid-morning Friday until, Sunday evening. We tried to avoid our phones and not address any. We did a staycay, and we avoided any demands, any work demands for a couple of days.
Isolde.
All right, that's what that side looks like. Working in a circular motion, getting it buffed out real good. Going back to the other side and buffing some more. You just stay down there, Taco. We're doing a makeup video. I can't, and it's hot anyway. It's very hot in this room. The morning sun is shining in really hot. See? And so this room is unbearable in the summertime. Years ago, I planted a tree right outside this window to shade during the day, and we had a storm. Well, I don't know. It got sick or something, and then we had a storm and it split. So we had it taken down so that in the next storm it wouldn't fall on the house. So now we have a completely empty backyard. I mean front yard right in front of this window. And the morning sun, it's a good thing it's not the afternoon sun, right? The backyard has tons of trees. This is the lighter color. So the afternoon sun doesn't beat us to death. This is the lighter color. All right. So this is the lighter gold that's in this duo. And then I'm going back with the darker one again, giving some more shape to the eye. All right, now I'm going to go up and do the brows. This is the Estee Lauder Brow Multitasker in light brunette, the Brow Multitasker. It has a powder in the center. I'm going to use the powder first. Then I'm going to go back and use the crayon on the other end. I think some of it's oxidized, so I was rubbing it on my hand to get it to right. I'm going a little bit above where I would normally put my lashes, and then I'll go in and shorten them with my concealer. Not lashes, brows. All right, I'm not certain I like that product. That's why you don't see it very often or hear me list it in the product description very often. All right. Now I'm going to highlight the under my brow. Take the concealer brush a little bit, clean up under there. This, I didn't put any more product on it. I'm just using what's left on it from when I used the concealer on my lids. I'm going to use Teddy. The reason it's so short is because I have my new one in my kit. And I'm running that along my lash line. That's Taco down there being impatient with me. I'm getting ready to put him out of the room. As he gets older, he tries to be the boss of me. He's always tried to be the boss of me, but he's worse now than he was. There's one. All right, there's the Teddy. I'm bringing it in a little bit. And as I bring it in, I bring it to the less on top and more on the bottom, like into the tight line. Use this little brush by Wayne Goss. It's 05, and I'm going to take Galapagas and I'm going to run this underneath. This is the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer. I'm going to put that probably all over. Alright, so I have the Radiance Primer on. Now I'm going to put make a mixture of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Warm Nude and the Immaculate foundation by Hourglass in the color Nude. I'm going to do 1 squirt of each. They're virtually the same color, they just have different textures. I'm going to take the Beauty Blender. It's damp. And I'm going to pounce out.
When she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gently that when she passes goes. Oh, but he watched her so sadly.
I'm going to go ahead and carry this underneath my eyes. With the pointed end of the Beauty Blender. And I'm going to make sure it's good and spread out. Then I'm going to take the powder by La Mer and bake underneath there. I'm going to take the Chanel. Oh, shit. It's not what I thought it was. We're going to take the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel in Universal. I'm going to take my bronzer brush. And I'm going to warm up my whole face with it. Across the top of my nose. I'm using it generously because we're doing a We're doing a bronzy look, right? Here's where I'm taking it on my neck. A little bit on my chin. There you go. And that is the Soleil Tan de Chanel in Universal. This product I had earlier was the Moonlight. Yeah, number 77. It's a loose powder in Moonlight by Chanel. I'm going to take that I accidentally dropped on my vanity here and just sweep it up with my brush and kind of set those places. Starting to look really, okay, let's do the brow. Yesterday when I did my makeup to go to church, I think a piece of my hair swung into this and glued. It dried there. It was tough to get out. So this is some good stuff after all. And I'm taking the point of it and brushing it along the top border of this brow to make this brow stand up. And if you have any that stick up too far, just go along and nip them. There you go. All right, I'm going to go back with the Galapagas. And buff this a little more. And I'm going to take some of this blush. It's Rose Doro by Milani. And buff along the outer edge of that. And I'm going to use this as my blush. Rose Doro, number 22 by Milani. And I'm going to use a fresh blush brush that doesn't have all my other colors in it. Ooh, this is a big one. Oh well. We're going to go for it. I'm just going to put the tip in there. This has a bit of a sheen. I'm going to hit the highlight areas on the areas on your forehead where you would put highlight. I'm going to put this because if this was truly real bronze from the sun, I would have gotten hit in those places. Zero Clue. And I'm going to put that in the center of my eyelid. So while the camera was cooling off, I curled my lashes with the Shiseido eyelash curler and used the Monsieur Big mascara. Now I'm using the Night Moth Lip Liner on my tightline and waterline. The reason I'm using this, it's kind of a deep purpley color, reddy purpley color, is it brightens my, I think it brightens my eyes. I got a question regarding the Creme Cup lipstick, so I'm going to go ahead and answer that question in this video. The question was, what lip liner would you pair with Creme Cup? And in this video, I'm going to pair Stripdown with it. So let's begin. Because probably for the same reason that most of you don't do the primer, the bronzer, the contour, the highlight. I find lip liner to be an unnecessary step, except for when I'm doing brows. The reason I went with Stripdown in this look is because I'm doing a bronzy sexy look, and I wanted a bronzy lip liner. So I'm going to put that much lipstick on, and then I'm going to go back and make sure my ring finger's clean. And I'm going to tap that lip color in. All right, there you go. Now, the Immaculate foundation tends to give me some cake face. So I'm going to go back with this Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I'm going to give it a real good shake. All right, then I'm going to spray down my face. They seem to have really figured out the squirting mechanism. It does a nice fine spray. There, that was really good. I'm going to check with my mirror that I don't have any dots. I'm also going to take my Fix Plus and spray a Q-tip and clean the dust out of my eyebrows. I'm going to get it close so you can see the look. The light lid, the Night Moth liner, the lips. I hope you enjoyed this makeup look, and also hope you're enjoying this series of viewer requests. If you have a request that you want me to do a video on, please leave it in the comments. And if you've already asked me for a video and I haven't done a video for you yet, please put it in the comments again. I hope to see more makeup questions in the comments today. Leave them down below. Ta-ta!
Young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes he smiles, but she doesn't see. She just doesn't see. No, she doesn't see. She just doesn't see.